Because you can have all the dreams, and please, write down Ferrari, you will get it. Write down the dream villa, I promise you. If you work hard, you never switch off, you will achieve it. But to reach there, you need only one dream. I call it the dream. That one dream, that the minute you think of it, all negativity disappears. All pain disappears. All, feelings of depression disappears, you understand? That one dream. And I realize every night, going home, I realized what made me feel good. What brought back the fire. It wasn't the car. It wasn't the house. It wasn't the Rolex. It was my mom. It was Amma. She was the reason I never quit this business. And then I realized why. Because my whole life, even from a child, I always told myself that I had to give her the best life. But she gave up her life for Guna Sakti and me. She gave up her life. She did not have a single holiday. She did not buy anything she wanted so that we could have everything. And subconsciously in my mind, every day, I said, I must give Amma the best life. I must make sure her dreams come true. And don't underestimate this. Your parents have dreams, but they gave up their dreams for you. And what you need to do now is to make sure they can dream again. Make sure they can dream again. Are you guys with me? That's your only goal. Your only goal is to build this business to a point that you can go back to your parents and give them what they always wanted. If your father always wanted a Mercedes, the greatest moment in your life is not when you buy the Mercedes for yourself. It's when you buy it for your father. Are you guys with me? Alright? The greatest moment for yourself, right, is when you go to your parents and give them an airplane ticket first class. Alright? To go to their favorite country, whether it's London, Switzerland. You understand? And I realized at that point I made a mistake. Because I went around the world and told networkers, what car do you want? What house do you want? What watch do you want? Alright, what villa do you want? That was my mistake. Because that is not going to keep you going. Because you will eventually say, it's okay. Toyota is okay. This house is okay. When the pain becomes high, your dream must be powerful. Are you guys with me now? Alright? Your dream must always be more powerful than your challenges. Your dream must be more powerful than any rejection, any Google search, any newspaper, any government. Only then will you succeed. The power of the dream is the only reason why I am here. I'm not smart. I'm not a better networker than you. My presentation sucks. But the reason why I'm standing here today, alright, is because of the power of my dream. The reason why we celebrated 25 years is because of the power of the dream of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. Alright? And that dream, their dream, if you ask them, was not a car, was not an island, was not QI Tower. Their dream was to change the world. Their dream was to change your lives. Their dream was to touch 1 billion hearts. Are you guys with me? And the day I found my dream, the dream, nothing could stop me. Nothing could stop me. And today I want to share my dream with you. Because in 2010, I lost my mother. In 2000, my world collapsed. I cannot explain this, but she was the purpose I lived. Do you know this? She was the only reason I woke up every morning. She's not washed, she is my queen, she is my purpose of existence. And the only reason I'm still standing here with the microphone today is because of a promise I made to her in the hospital before she died. that I will never give up on the people who depend on me. And that's the reason why I'm still standing here today. And I wish you met her. She came to every beacon. She would sit there. She always had a shawl. She was a shy woman, right? You know, she never said, I love you, olden days. No? I said, Ma, I love you. Her answer is, have you eaten? You know, our mothers cannot say, I love you. They will say, Sabtachi, you understand now? Alright, they say, have you eaten? And I still stand here every time I get emotional, because every time I stood here, I would look and see if Amma was there. She followed me around the world, thanks to Dato Sri Vijay. The last 10 years of her life, she had the most beautiful life, financial freedom, and her greatest pride was not our money, it was who we became. Her greatest pride is when somebody like you walk up to her and say, Auntie, your sons are amazing. You must see her smile. And when I lost her in 2010, it was painful, very painful. But I made a promise to myself that the world must not forget the woman who raised your chief. Alright? The world must not forget the woman who raised Sati, who raised Kuna, who fed many people at the back. Alright? All of them know my mom. And I want you to know her. Her name is Padmavati Kande, the most beautiful, beautiful woman on the planet. The most beautiful. Alright? When you look at her, all your problems disappear. And I know she's watching from above every beacon. And today, I want you to know why I never quit, why I never gave up. It wasn't because of the Ferraris, the first class ticket. It was because of my mom, my Amma. Right? That's the reason why I never quit.